What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse Agler, and today we're going to cover the bases with Padre right-hander Michael King. All right, Michael, welcome to, I was going to say San Diego, but of course this is Peoria. You haven't even gotten a chance to spend too much time in San Diego yet, have you?
I was able to be there for a week with the pitchers camp that we did. I was super appreciative of Musgrove, and it's great for me because I got to meet a bunch of guys before I actually came to spring training, so it wasn't totally brand new coming here.
So you got to meet those guys, plus you come over with a bunch of guys. That's got to be a huge help for all of you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Higgy's such a great dude. He's got that dry humor. I don't know if you've talked to him yet, but then the other guys I was able to play with, we also signed Wandy Peralta and Tyler Wade, so two guys that I used to play with too.
All right, month of December, the year 2023. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was probably one of the more interesting months of your entire life.
Definitely hectic. Yeah, we were in the midst of finalizing our plans because we were getting married in December 16th, and then all the rumors started swirling. So those probably 2 weeks to week before our wedding was crazy.
All right, so we always talk about it when a guy gets traded. It's not just changing baseball teams. Sometimes you're moving across the country, you're changing your life, you have a family or not. I mean, it's a lot going on besides just the baseball aspect of it. Now it's the week of your actual wedding in New York. How did you guys kind of navigate that?
I was super appreciative of my wife because she took like 3 days to strictly think about baseball, strictly think about what we need to do. We got our house here in Arizona, we got our house in San Diego for the season. And then we was just like, all right, now we got to focus on the wedding. We had a blast at the wedding, an awesome honeymoon, and then it just kind of went right back into baseball.
All right, so that works out about as well as it possibly can. Let's talk a little bit about your background growing up in Rhode Island, is where you spent most of your childhood. You bounced around a little bit, though, didn't you?
Bounced around, yeah. My dad was a news anchor, so I was born in upstate New York in Rochester. Moved to Minnesota because he got the job in Minneapolis, moved to Providence because he got the job in Providence, and then I've been in Rhode Island ever since then.
All right, so you're a pretty accomplished athlete, obviously, a major league pitcher, but a lot of talent in your family. You mentioned your dad's a news anchor. Your sister Olivia, she's a musician.
Yes. She wrote my walkout too, so you'll be hearing that a lot. But I always say that she's by far the most talented one in the family. Fortunately, I was able to get the athletics, and she was able to get the musical or the artistic side. But I can't be more supportive of her, and I know she's really supportive of me.
All right, so we'll hear the song at Petco.
Oh yeah, you'll hear it a lot.
All right, looking forward to that. Let's talk a little bit about pitching. You have been a starter, you have been a reliever. You're here to jump into the rotation and help this team out. Mike Schultz said earlier this spring that stretching out a pitcher, there's kind of an art to it and also a science to it. How is that going, and how are you approaching it?
Yeah, I definitely felt that science, I'd say, last year when I actually switched from relieving to starting. But so far this year, it's been awesome getting to work with Ruben. It's been awesome to pick Darvish's brain, Musgrove's brain, and really get to kind of know their routine and how I'm going to implement it into my own. And I'm just pumped to get 32 starts, possibly more in the playoffs, and my goal continues to be 180 innings.
How much do you enjoy talking pitching, especially with guys like that?
Oh, like Joe is just a student of the game. I know you guys have talked to him a bunch, but like it's just so fun to hear his enthusiasm for the game. And then we're totally different pitchers, but I can benefit so much from just learning how he goes about his approach to hitters or to his routine, his bullpen, and it's been super beneficial.
All right, first fan question came from Nick, and he just wanted to know your first impressions of the team kind of being around a whole new clubhouse.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. I definitely feel like I'm the quiet kid, even though I'm very talkative. But the team's been great. They've been super welcoming. I love the coaching staff a lot. They've been really helpful to me. Even just like the staff around, the supporting staff has made me feel really welcome, and it's a very easy transition.
All right, next one comes from Alex. He says, I'm running my baseball practice tomorrow, 6 to 8-year-olds. What advice would you give them if they want to be a big leaguer someday?
Have as much fun, and I would also say to play as many sports as possible. I think that added to my athleticism growing up. I didn't become baseball specific until college, and I think that it really benefited my career.
What were your other favorite sports growing up?
Basketball is what I played, but football was one of those that I wish I played.
Talon wants to know who your favorite baseball player was growing up.
I emulated myself after Roy Halladay, but that really wasn't until I started to realize I was kind of similar to him. Growing up, it definitely was Mariano Rivera.
You kind of look like Roy Halladay out on the mound, don't you?
That's why I got the number 34 because of him, but I saw that I had that lower slot, 3/4 slot, and just tried to figure out what he did, because I would love to do the exact same.
Yeah, that's a good guy to go after. All right, last one, and a bunch of people sent in some version of this question. Any pregame rituals, routines, superstitions on your start day?
Not really. I go gluten-free actually the day of and the day before, because I had a bad start where I ate like pizza the day before, and I just said that it was because I was sluggish because of the gluten. So I go gluten-free the day of, day before. But then besides that, I like keeping it relaxed. I like just going about my normal day to day, because I think that the guys that like have to switch into something else is it's annoying in the locker room, you know. So I try to just be as calm as I can, and then as soon as I step into the lines, that's when I actually unleash.
All right, cauliflower crust for the win. Michael King, thanks so much.
Awesome, thank you.